All right. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Just going to see if this will improve the. Can you guys hear me okay? Maybe I need to. Interesting. Okay. Microphone isn't too. Let's see if that works. Doesn't seem to be. But, anyways. So, hey, everybody. Long time no see. Melly here. So life's been kind of interesting lately. I'm not going to go super far into it. I will in a different video when I can actually do a long form video about it. But wanted to go live and just kind of catch up with everybody because I haven't been on in forever. Since last upload, I got my amateur radio operator license. So I now have a call sign, which is put here on my sweater, Victor Alpha 3, Foxtrot Delta Golf. And I actually started a second channel for just that reason. And I believe, I'm just going to check because I have my other channel in my, youtube.com/@VA3FDG. So if you spell out my call sign, youtube.com/@my call sign, that'll take you right to my second channel. Like I said, I'm gonna see if I can. Wonder if that's any better. Yeah, that seems a bit better. Sorry, I had my headphones on. But yeah, so if you are a fellow ham and you happen to find my first channel, my second channel can be found, which is going to be all ham related things. I've made sure of it. This is all my usual stuff. And then my second channel will be ham related things. I have fellow hams that I've subscribed to. Sorry, my Chromebook's got some dust on it. But I just wanted to. Yeah, and I'm actually carrying my Quancheng on me, which one of my friends pre-programmed with my call sign and name in it, which is awesome. But the same friend that I am fortunate enough to have been able to make a bunch of shirts and such with my call sign on it. Now that I have it, I actually took one of my old shirts that I had gotten because I've been a member of the local amateur radio club for a few years, and so I've been volunteering with them. So I just had my name on everything. But once I got my call sign, I literally took one of my old shirts and literally put my call sign on the back of it. And I also have the call sign on the side here, on my right side, because it's usually the hand I use on. Yeah, but. I'll drink some water. But yeah, things have been interesting to say the very least. Yeah, it's been a time. I have a few things that are upcoming that I'm really kind of excited about, which I will go into detail about once I can actually confirm everything. Yeah. It's been a time. But I wonder if I can use the share screen function. So this is my second channel. I'm just going to put it up here so people can find it. But
Yep, literally, if you just put in my call sign, it should come up with, yeah, I know my pictures are different, and you can see that I also link to my main or my other channel on it as well. As you'll also see if you go to my main profile, you'll also see that I link to my second channel. So if you don't get it in this one, you can always check it out on my main profile channel page. It's right at the top. I made sure of that. But yeah, so things have been interesting. Nothing on the housing front yet, which is frustrating. Yeah, I guess I should talk about this. Since my last real upload, my cat Fudge, who is the namesake for my call sign and was long before, like literally when I first read that I could pick a call sign, this is the call sign I wanted because I wanted to honor my cat. And ironically, when I got licensed last year, it was during the Canada Post postal strike, so I had to wait some extra time to get my actual license in the mail. Of course, I emailed ISID and got all the information so that if anybody stopped me when I was using my Quancheng or whatever, then I had it. But I got it in the mail in January 6th, actually. I'll never forget that day as long as I live. And I can't forget that day because literally the next day my cat had to be euthanized because she was just in really rough shape. And excuse me a minute. That was really difficult. She was 15, so it wasn't like she was young or anything, but with everything that's been going on the past 4.5 years, going on 4.5, she was a real source of stability for me through all the changes, through all the chaos and all the bureaucracy and all the all the unnecessary nonsense. She was the one stable thing that I had. And now having lost that, it's been really difficult. But she's always with me, and I'm really glad that this call sign was still available when I wrote my exam, when I literally checked that morning before I wrote the exam. Because I was like, I want this call sign. And I picked it because I wanted to honor my cat, because I knew that eventually she wouldn't be here, but I was not expecting it to be that quickly or that soon after I got licensed. But yeah. So I'm very proud to wear this call sign. I'm very proud of having earned it. Yeah, I had enough going on in my life at that point, and then to lose her. And if you look back on my YouTube, you'll see her, because she was in a lot of my videos, unintentionally or otherwise. From way back to almost when I first got her to recently to, well, I don't think she's been in any recent ones, but still been kind of tough. I love it and I miss my girls so much. So that's been a challenge over the past few months. Yeah, like I said, I'll never forget the day I actually got my license in the mail, because literally the next day I had to euthanize my cat. Probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. Of course, I've had cats in my life. I've had cats in my life before, but none that had the impact on me that she did. And what bums me out the most and still makes me cry to this day is that I had made a promise to her when we moved to the place we're staying in now, that the next time we moved and the next time I had to put her in the carrier, because I knew she hated that freaking carrier, would be when we got housed. And yeah, I broke that promise. So the next time I had to put her in the carrier was when I had to take her to the vet and have her euthanized. And anybody that looks at my Facebook or even my YouTube will see how much I love that cat. And Facebook Memories is just almost a daily reminder. But I did get a couple of things in her honor, other than my call sign. I was not expecting to lose her that soon after I got it. But I got her paw print bracelet, and I also got this necklace, which has paw print and a rainbow. Sorry. So yeah, that's what a way to start off 2025, right? But it's just, worst part is that, like, me and my now ex-partner that have been living together since we left the Sally in 2023. Yeah. We're no longer together. Another thing that's probably changed since the last upload or the last live stream or the last edition of my Hidden Homeless series, which I do plan on recording another episode for. I know it's been forever, and it's been, if anything, the past like year and a bit has really added more content that I will be using in that series going forward. So stay tuned. But no, we aren't together anymore, and it's sometimes not a good situation. So Fudge provided a levity and a kind of sanctuary from it, and kind of a source of comfort on my hardest days. And even when the hardest days involved the ex-partner, but yeah, so not having that has been really hard. I watched part of WrestleMania this past weekend, and couldn't help to think back to last year when I was watching it on my Chromebook, and I was sitting on the bed, and she's laying there next to my Chromebook, and I have a picture of it. So, and a lot of people have asked me why it bothers me so much that she's not there to watch WrestleMania with me. That was the one weekend I didn't have any plans and that I could just sit at home and enjoy my time with her. I'm really glad I had a pretty clear schedule for Christmas last year. So I was able to spend more time with her than I otherwise probably would have. I didn't know it would be I really didn't know that'd be our last Christmas together, but and in case anyone's wondering, this thing's reversed, so you probably can't even, but it's on my left side because it's where she'd always lay, and I'd be, there's this awesome picture of the two of us on my Facebook of me in my School of Human Services Fanshawe sweater, and she's laying right here. And I feel her every so often. So I wanted to make sure that that was where it was, and also it's over my heart, so. I haven't been able to properly grieve her either, because I've been so overwhelmed with everything else going on, and I think once I get housed, I'll actually take an opportunity and actually mourn her properly. And she's still gonna have a space in my place when I get housed. She deserves that. There's not a day that goes by I don't think of her. At least I can't even put a number on it. Several times a day. But yeah. But not that I want to move on to other things, because she meant the world to me. But I want to move on to other things so I'm not crying so much. She's going to be the first person I think of when I get housed. She's going to be the first thing I think of. And I'll literally tell her we did it, finally. But yeah, I'm at the library here downtown and giving my phone a chance to charge because I killed it already. But life-wise, I'm just applying for scholarships and bursaries, and I'm also attending We Belong Online, doing grade 12 business and grade 11 visual arts, media visual arts. So very excited to see what that brings me and what I can learn from both of those. And it's ironic that I'm doing the business course because all the tariff nonsense that's going on. So it should be very, very relevant and actually be very interesting, because I always have an interest in that kind of thing. I mean, if I didn't, I wouldn't have taken the course, but I wouldn't have chosen the course. But yeah, it's just, so I'm applying for scholarships and bursaries because I do want to go to school in September. I've already accepted the offer to the Human Services Foundation program at Fanshawe, so I'm just trying to self-fund it as best as possible because I'm not eligible for OSAP because I'm in default from when I went to Trios. And of course, my life hasn't really allowed me to pay that back in full, so gotta find another way. And I have friends that have been helping me at times too, and I have a few possibilities where any financial help my friends gave me, I can literally give it right back because I won't need it. But I won't know about that until probably closer to when fees are due and invoices come out. This is the most messed up part. The invoice hasn't even come out for And I can't even pay for my spot yet because the invoice hasn't gone out because it hasn't been approved yet. But I'm guessing that'll come starting next week. Hopefully. And thankfully, it's not one of the courses that Fanshawe canceled for September. So, but yeah, it's just been it's been a time. I have this room until 6, so it's 4:30 now. I'm just chilling like a villain, and I might just go watch YouTube and just kind of chill. I've already done my homework for the day, so hence why I grabbed the study room. But yeah, housing wise, still on the wait list, both here and in Stratford, which also kind of throws my plans for September up in the air presently, because unless I can change to online last minute, it may not be able to happen, which would really suck if I do win any of the scholarships and bursaries that I'm applying for and eligible for. There's one that I'm a finalist for, which would cover my entire tuition for up to 4 years. So I could do the Human Services Foundations this September and then go back and do social services worker next 2 years or the 2 years following. Pretty sure it wouldn't cover my bachelor's of social work though, so because that's already 3 years out of 4, so I'd have to, yeah. So, but I'd at least have my SSW so that I could use that, and that's literally life-changing. Like even doing Human Services Foundation in September would be life-changing, and having no financial burden in the way, no financial barriers in the way would be fantastic. And of course, I have reference letters on standby, so I just gotta wait to hear back from a few people because I had a few questions, and then I'm gonna submit the reference letters, and then we wait. But I am kind of celebrating because it's not just like any scholarship; it's a scholarship where like they chose applicants from throughout the entire school board, Thames Valley District School Board and the London Catholic District School Board. So the fact that I'm a finalist for it, that's worth celebrating right there, because that doesn't happen every day. So and of course, if I happen to get any more scholarships and bursaries, then by all means, because I'll just add that. I'll just take that as I'll just put it all on my meal card. That's going to be weird because right now I use the LTC bus pass. I still have my student card, my Fanshawe student card from 2016. Can't believe it's like almost 10 years old. But yeah, I still have my student card from 2016 from Market Tower days. Yeah, I was downtown before downtown was even a thing. So I guess I could, there we go. I was downtown before downtown was a thing. So we had the downtown campus first before the downtown campus was even built. Because we had Market Tower I think we were where Thames Valley College used to be before then. So the private college, but yeah, so I wish the housing front had more updates, but unfortunately I'm just playing the waiting game. I may have an option to speed up my housing eligibility waitlist time. I'm pursuing that presently because and I'm gonna try and manifest this. If I can get housed, like get the schooling going, get the scholarship. This is manifestation talk. Get the scholarship, get bursaries, get whatever, and then get housed within that same period of time, or even within the time I'm in the course. Like that would be, I would probably cry for like 2 weeks. That's manifestation right there. That is what manifestation is. And of course, my friends some of my friends are laughing at me because I have like a whole bunch of like human services sweaters from Fanshawe. So they're like, hey, you might actually be able to wear it and it actually means something. Other than the fact that they were sweaters that kept me warm when I took the ACE program in 2016. Yeah, some of my sweaters are old. Like they don't make the ones I have anymore. I just watched this last night. How is there a crease in it? I don't understand. But anyways. But yeah, I put it in purple because purple's my favorite color. Western purple. So now you probably won't see me in my Western and Fanshawe sweaters as much because I got this one. And I've actually already had a few people that are hams stop me and say hi just because they saw. And I've had a few people point out that the V kind of looks like a U, but they can tell it's a V because there's no curve. It's literally just straight line. But and the radio antenna thing, that was my friend's idea. But I actually have a t-shirt on underneath that has the call sign right over my left side. It also has it on each sleeve and in giant letters on the back. Like my call sign's in huge letters and my name is in huge letters. There's no radio thing on top of it. But the funny story about the left one is they screwed up cutting in the vinyl. So where is it? Little portion of the V got cut off, like just a slight cut off. So I was like, just put it on my left side. Everything about my left side is wrong with me. I mean, lazy left eye, hearing loss in my left ear, my left shoulder pops in and out of socket, my left knee is the worst. Like everything's on the left side that is not perfect. So just stick it on my left. So yeah. The weather's been nice too, so that's kind of helped. I haven't had to wear my jacket since probably I got downtown this morning. So I left the house pretty early because, yeah, like I said, the situation's not good where I am, but I don't have many other options that don't involve going back to a shelter. So I'm going to stick it out where I am until I hopefully get housed, which again, hopefully if I can pursue some steps will happen a lot faster. But I'm going to celebrate tonight the fact that I am a finalist for that scholarship and hope for the best. Because this could literally change my life in so many ways. And it would actually also open up some more housing options if I need it. But yeah. Yep. Anyways, guys, just wanted to go live for a little bit and say hi and see what everybody's up to. Still got my Chromebook. It's now paid off because I bought it with a firm off of Amazon, and it's now paid off, which means all the stickers I put on it do not have to come off. But yeah, so. That's better. Now I'm not in the shadows anymore. But yeah. Anyways, guys, go Oilers go, by the way. It's the one thing I had a few people ask me, like, oh, you got an Ontario call sign, but your favorite team is from Edmonton, Alberta. I was like, yep. That's because me loves me some Edmonton. And I was born one of the years they won the cup, 87. So I didn't choose them. They chose me. But yeah, so thought I'd go live for a little bit, let you guys know what's going on. I plan on filming for my Hidden Homeless series sometime this week. I've gotten a lot of new material with everything that's gone down the past year and a half, which you'll hear about in said series. So stay tuned. If you're not already on my friends list on Facebook, or follow me on Twitter, or I haven't even written on my blog, on my WordPress blog in a while. or my jetpack blog. But yeah, I'll probably just chill out, watch some YouTube, and then finish out my time here and go get something to eat, and then head to open mic night, which is my regular thing. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Not to be rude, but I don't really want to put out where I am because, yeah, not that I mind people knowing I'm at the library, but this is live streaming, so. Plus, I like open mic night because I have a certain crew of people that I hang around with, and I kind of want to keep it that way. That's one thing that in the past 4 and some odd years since I've been precariously housed is that anyone that knows me beforehand knew I was always for hanging out with people and, being in crowds and whatever. Now I'm just like, I look forward to solitude. And that's why I really can't wait to get housed, because then I'm just by myself. I'm isolated only by choice, because then I can go out and visit people if I want to. I can invite them over when I want to, So, but just wanted to go live for a bit and say hi, see how everybody's doing. Thank you to my new subscribers that have joined since the last time I uploaded and live streamed. But yeah, just wanted to let you guys know what's going on, because I know a few of you have been asking me on my other socials where I've been. I also just asked for live stream access on my other channels, so I'll probably live stream a lot more about ham stuff over there. This will probably just be my general life stuff, etc. But yeah, anyways, I'll let you guys go. Have yourselves a great day. Hopefully everybody had a nice long Easter weekend and a nice, hopefully everybody got out to the advanced polls if you were able to. I know I did yesterday. I did my Democratic duty, and it's done for the year because municipal is next year. They can't call an early one. Thank goodness. Because 3 elections in less than 6 months would just be a bit much. Because we already had the provincial one in March, then we're having this one, or no, it was February. Was it February or March? It was like end of February, beginning of March, and then they called the federal one. So, it would just be too much. So my Democratic duty has been done twice this year. That's enough. But yeah, and Pride's coming up in June. A few ham events, which again, I'll probably talk about on my ham channel. So feel free to go subscribe if you're interested in ham related stuff, because I'll probably discuss some really interesting ham stuff. And if you're interested in the course, I'm going to try and do a video about who to contact, etc., especially in the London area. But yeah, so just wanted to go live, say hi, see how everybody's doing. And yeah, so that's probably about it. So I'm going to call it a day here, and hopefully everybody has a great night. Be safe and enjoy the nicer weather. Thank goodness. I'm still wearing my thermal base layers because it gets cold at night. So hopefully I don't have to put my coat on. Hopefully this will be enough. But anyways, guys, love you all. Bye.